countries are dumping rice into this country today.
India, tell me about India. Why is India allowed to do that? They have to pay tariffs. Do they have an exemption on rice? Yeah, but they should be dumping. I mean, I heard that from others. So you can't do that. Tariffs again. It solves the problem in 2 minutes.
In a new flashpoint between India and United States, U.S. President Donald Trump has now trained his guns on Indian rice. Trump has accused India of dumping rice into the American market, selling it at artificially low prices, and is now signaling fresh tariffs. The remarks have already rattled markets, triggered concern among exporters, and opened up a new chapter in the U.S.-India trade tensions. Here's our big story. At a closed-door agriculture roundtable in Washington, President Donald Trump made a sharp accusation that India is dumping cheap rice into the United States and that American farmers are paying the price. Louisiana rice producer Merrill Kennedy complained that India, China, and others are dumping rice in the U.S. Let's listen.
An anti-competitive nature, right? So it follows what you sent out this weekend. And we do believe that countries are dumping rice into this country today. We've never seen imports this great.
Which countries?
India, Thailand, even China into Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico used to be one of the largest markets for U.S. rice. We haven't shipped rice into Puerto Rico in years. So this has been happening for years. This didn't start during your administration, but unfortunately, we're seeing it in a much bigger way now. The tariffs are working, but we need to double down because
you want more. I mean,
they're cheating, right? They're they're just subsidizing and then
India. Tell me about India. Why is India allowed to do that? They have to pay tariffs. Do they have an exemption on rice?
No, sir. We're still working on their trade deal. So
yeah, but they should be dumping. I mean, I heard that from others. So you can't do that.
There's a WTO case against India
Give me the countries if you could. Go ahead. India. Who else?
So India.
Mark it down. Which is good.
Yes, sir.
India, Thailand, China into Puerto Rico, not into the continental U.S., but into Puerto Rico. Those are the main culprits.
So Puerto Rico used to do a lot of business, and now.
Within minutes, the message was clear. The U.S. administration is considering new import tariffs on Indian rice. This comes on top of the recent wave of reciprocal tariffs that have already hit several Indian exports.
So quickly with tariffs to these countries that are illegally shipping, it's solved. Your problem is solved in one day. That's why we have to win the Supreme Court case. In one day, that problem's solved. It's so unfair. They go out of business. They put everyone out of business. That's what they did to our car industry. We lost more than 50% of our car industry because of that. We lost our chip industry. Went to Taiwan because of that. If you had a president that said, no, you can't do that, it's 100% or 200% tariff on chips if you make them outside of the United States, we would have never lost our chip industry. But we're going to have 40 or 50% of it back very shortly because they're all coming in now from Taiwan. They're building chip companies. But it's the same thing with rice. Thank you, Dawn, very much.
Thank
really
you.
Nice. Well, it'll be good. We'll get it solved very quickly. We just need the countries. We just give us the names of the countries.
Yeah.
Tariffs again.
They own the
It solves the problem in 2 minutes.
Yeah, they've bought the largest brands at retail too, right? So they have an incentive to subsidize their products so that they can keep it on the shelf.
Yeah, who did that?
The Indians own the two largest brands.
All right, then we'll take care of it. It's so easy.
But here's the big context. India is the world's largest rice exporter, commanding nearly 30% of global shipments. Yet the U.S. accounts for less than 5% of India's total rice exports. So the trade volume is small, but the political impact is big. The market reaction was immediate. Shares of major exporters like KRBL and LT Foods fell by 7–10% as investors worried that new U.S. tariffs could squeeze margins and disrupt pricing. So what's next? the U.S. is now expected to formally review rice import tariffs, a move that could further strain an already tense trade relationship with India. For India, the economic hit may be limited, but diplomatically, this is yet another challenge in a year marked by repeated tariff shocks from Washington. For millions of farmers and exporters, the big question is simple. Will this turn into a full-blown trade dispute or just another Trump-era pressure tactic?